In 1977, Linda Blair, the Oscar Award-nominated actress, took a break from acting, changed her name, and participated in horse riding competitions all over the country. But what made her change her name and go off the radar? You'll find that and much more about The Exorcist famed actress Linda Blair in this video. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Only a small percentage of people that watch our videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. Started modeling when she was 5 years old. Born on January 22, 1958 in St. Louis, Missouri, Linda Blair started her career as a child model when she was only 5 years old. She modeled for famous stores like Sears, JCPenney, and Macy's, and appeared in over 75 commercials for Ivory Soap, Welch's Grape Jelly, Carefree Gum, and other companies. Next year, the 6-year-old Linda Blair also modeled for a series of print ads in the New York Times. 13 years old when she started The Exorcist. Linda Blair was selected to play the role of Regan MacNeil in the Oscar-nominated film The Exorcist. The Exorcist, released in 1977 and adapted from a best-selling novel of the same name, changed the horror genre forever. The casting for the film was a real challenge for the production team and director, William Friedkin, due to the nature of the film. Many big names refused to work with the film. The casting of Regan was especially hard, and it was a very mentally and physically challenging role for a child actor to play. Linda Blair was chosen for the role from over 600 applicants. Linda's mother brought her to the audition without an appointment. By that time, the director William Friedkin had almost given up hope of finding a young actor suitable for playing Regan. According to Friedkin, Linda came in at the very end when we thought we couldn't make the film. She was so well adjusted. Friedkin was sure Linda was the perfect choice for the role. Linda Blair was only 13 when she started working on the project. While working on the film, Blair's mother was always on set to support her daughter through the challenging role. Further, tutors were hired so that Linda would not fall behind in her education. Received an Academy Award nomination for Exorcist. One of the foremost reasons for the success of The Exorcist was undoubtedly the chilling performance of young Linda Blair. The child star was absolutely phenomenal in her role as Regan, and this performance earned her many awards and nominations, chief of them being the Academy Award for Best Supporting Role in 1974. However, unfortunately, she lost the award to Tatum O'Neal for Paper Moon. She was also nominated for 2 Golden Globe Awards for Most Promising Newcomer, Female, and Best Supporting Actress, Motion Picture, of which she won the award for the Best Supporting Actress. Received death threats for her work in Exorcist. The Exorcist brought a lot of negative reactions from the audience, especially from religious groups. Unfortunately, many of these groups targeted their anger at Linda Blair, accusing her of blasphemy and glorifying Satan worship through her performance. For 6 months after the release of The Exorcist, Warner Brothers had to hire bodyguards to protect Linda Blair. Furthermore, she told in an interview that police were hired to live at her house. The actress, who was only 15 at the time, received countless death threats and was often heckled and even stalked by such fanatics. A trained equestrian. Linda Blair loved animals since her childhood. In fact, her dream was to become a vet before her acting career took her elsewhere. As a child, horse riding was one of her favorite hobbies. She groomed and tended to her horses herself, even waking up at 4 a.m. to braid her horses. In 1977, Linda Blair took a year off from filming. She later said that she had decided she would take a break in 1977 long before, as she had been working for 12 years at that point and she thought she deserved a break. So what did she do during her break? She competed in national equestrian circuits, including national riding championships at Madison Square Garden by the name of Martha McDonald. She used the alias so the media and fans would not follow her and make her lose concentration during the contest. Arrested in a drug investigation. In December 1977, Linda Blair was arrested, along with 31 others, in a drug investigation. The 18-year-old actress was accused of drug possession and conspiracy to sell drugs. She pleaded guilty to reduce the charge and was sentenced to a fine of $5,000 and 3 years of probation. She was also required to make at least 12 major public appearances to spread awareness about the dangers of drug abuse among young people. In later interviews, she denied the charges, saying she was present on the property to get a puppy. According to her, the judge in the case pursued her to set an example. Got tired of the helpless victim persona. Linda Blair had proven her extraordinary acting skills in The Exorcist. However, after working in different films and TV series like Born Innocent, Airport 1975, Sweet Hostage, and Sarah T., Portrait of a Teenage Alcoholic, she was tired of being cast as a helpless victim all the time. She wanted to prove that she was a young woman now, capable of playing roles other than the innocent, helpless damsel in distress. To show her glamorous side, Linda Blair even modeled for a couple of adult magazines. These bold photo shoots, however, had a different effect on her career than the one she had hoped for. Linda Blair, who was already blacklisted in Hollywood, due to her arrest, started to appear in exploitation and B films. Sadly, her once promising career never recovered to its former glory. Decades later, Linda Blair is best known for her performance in The Exorcist, inspiration for Rick James's hit song, Cold-Blooded. Over the years, Linda Blair has dated quite a few musicians. When inquired about this, she replied she was attracted to musicians as she found them to be much more sensitive in nature than other people. She was 15 years old when she had her first relationship was with the Australian singer Rick Springfield, who was 25 at the time. After her relationship with Springfield, she dated Deep Purple bassist Glenn Hughes, Styx guitarist Tommy Shaw, and Jimmy Dandy Mangrum of Black Oak, Arkansas. Linda Blair and James Rick started dating in 1982. Linda once commented in an interview that according to her, Rick James was the sexiest man in the world. James Rick saw the interview, approached her, and the two hit it off immediately. In 1983, James Rick released his album Cold-Blooded, which became #1 on Billboard's R&B charts. Later, James confessed that he wrote the title track of the album, Cold-Blooded, for Linda Blair. It was a reference to how she could his blood freeze. Co-authored a book, Going Vegan. In 1988, Linda Blair decided to become a vegetarian after reading an article on the chemicals and pesticides present in farm meat. She commented it did not sound healthy. When next year her mother got cancer, she got even steadfast in her decision to consume healthy and clean food. Linda Blair pursued the vegetarian lifestyle for 13 years. In 2001, she decided to become vegan. She wrote a book about her journey to becoming a vegan called Going Vegan. She co-wrote the book with Sonny J. Harris. Going Vegan emphasizes that it is important that we pay attention to what we are doing to our bodies, to each other, and to our planet by carefully considering what we eat. Linda Blair World Heart Foundation. Linda Blair's love for animals is well known to everyone who knows her. She had always been a strong advocate for animal rights, but when her dog, Sheba, a Jack Russell Terrier, was stolen from the backyard of her home, it motivated her to actively participate in animal welfare. This led to Linda Blair get involved with the California-based animal rights group Last Chance for Animals. Linda often uses her star status to raise donations for animal shelters and other charities, from auctioning autographed merchandise to participating in the meet and greet events. Linda Blair has been associated with Shambhala Preserve for rescued exotic cats, the Anti-Seal Hunting Campaign, PETA, and the Ark Trust's Genesis Award, Sea Shepherds Conservation Society. In 2003, Linda Blair founded the organization Linda Blair World Heart Foundation, which is an animal rescue and shelter facility. As it says on its website, Linda Blair World Heart Foundation commits to provide a unique safe haven for animals, providing top-quality, lifelong care to the animals it rescues. Hope you enjoyed these facts about Linda Blair. What other celebrities would you want to know more about? Let us know in the comments, and we will try our best to bring that video for you soon on our channel. Till then, check out the next video in this series.